Are the numbers looking pretty good? Kind of the areas you've been this year or this past season?
Yeah, so it definitely overall statewide, it looks like we were doing pretty good. I traveled a decent amount this year, really all across the state from east to west. I'm out of the Cedar Rapids area, so I'm more on the eastern side of the state. But from what I saw, really seemed like bird numbers were pretty solid this year. A lot of young birds this year, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I did notice, which is common year after year. But as the season continued on, you get into late November, mid December, and obviously we're just kind of left with those educated birds out there. The young, dumb ones, so to speak, have been shot and taken off the landscape for the most part. And you're at that point in the season, December, you're chasing those educated roosters, which can make it a little harder, but they're definitely still out there. And then we've had, not to get ahead of ourselves, but just speaking of the weather, we've had really good weather until this last week. We got kind of dumped on with snow, but that's all. And then the frigid cold minus temperatures, but that's all going to go away here in the next few days. So, knock on some wood here that things continue good for the rest of the winter. I think those birds are going to be sitting really good come spring. Now, what I've been told in the past, though, is, winter definitely does have some play into what that hatch is going to look like this next spring. But the big thing is once they start nesting, we want to make sure to not have too much rain. We all want rain. We know the farmers need rain at the right times, which is all really important with our state being really ag focused. But if we can also have kind of, a decent spring with not a lot of flooding and things like that, I think fall of 2025, we're going to be looking really good.